It's gone. It's done. Hi. Yeah. I'm aware you can see me now. That's the entire point of this. Bup. And then bup. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Minimize that. Alright, so I don't know what the hell big picture mode is, team, but I'm not clicking it. You can heck off. What setting did I find? I don't remember. Yes. No, I don't know why. It is annoying to me, I'll say. But, you know, it's annoying to me that the past 2 streams, it's like, I mean, it eventually ends, right? But hitting stop streaming doesn't stop it, as far as Twitch is concerned, because of stupid issues with stream elements and how they do showing the chat thing and then the browser source. It's very annoying, but I don't know what else I'd use for that. I'll have to figure it out. Yeah. Dogs are surprisingly sedate about her leaving. It is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, it's been a week. Lack of energy things, needing to deal with the dogs things, autism things. Mostly that last one. C'est la vie. I did, like, actually put the title right. I changed that? Yes. Okay, cool. You may have heard me for a second there. Sorry. Well, past me? By a few seconds, but still past. I also need to if I do like that. Right. Yeah, I didn't move, the phone moved. That's... I had it slightly too far turned to the right, and that made it so that I just looked to the right permanently, instead of directly into your soul. Yeah. Yeah. It's still not perfect, and I still haven't marked it out with tape, so, you know. Yeah. I'll remember eventually, right? Like, surely I'll eventually remember. Just as I'll surely eventually stop humming what? I don't even know what. I think it's the theme for Uma Musume. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly. It's one of the songs. And it does not want to leave my head. So, yeah. I would like to, I mean, I've technically, sort of, kind of, been busy over the past week and a half. Twitch finally rolled out their update so that you can basically subscribe to everybody, I guess. Not sure what the purpose is, really. Because until you hit affiliate, you still don't get anything of it. Although you could spend the money on Twitch, with the asterisks of that gets counted as taxable, and I don't want to deal with that, so I'm not going to do that. But more importantly, we have access to channel points, which I will do something with, and would have done something with already, but I kind of underestimated how many alerts there are on Tangia and sound alerts, and It's a lot of clicking. It's not very streamlined. In Tangia's case, I haven't checked sound alerts. Maybe it's slightly easier to get working with channel points, but you know, you need to accrue the things anyway first, so get watching nerd, I guess. But yeah, so I had to do tax stuff, which was fun. As someone who deals with ADHD and autism, was not stressful in the slightest. No. Of course, I got the reward of getting to play the Battlefield 6 beta. That's been fun. I think my PC could physically handle streaming it, but I don't know if you're allowed to stream it. If without permission from them being the obvious asterisks. Them being EA. So I'm just not tempting fate. Also, I need a break from it if we're being realistic. And also, from a logistical standpoint, it doesn't make sense to do that because I won't be getting it on release anyway, so I'm not. Why build up an audience around that? It doesn't make sense. It'd be very weird. Like, say, building up an audience around War Thunder and then not playing War Thunder anymore. That would also be pretty weird. If you hypothetically burned yourself out on it because you played it for too much. Anyway. That's what we're doing today. We're doing War Thunder. A surprise, I know, with the title and whatnot. I mean, hey, look at it this way. It could have been an Uma Musume stream. Could have been. Yeah. Except, what do I care? My VODs aren't monetized anyway. Who cares? I probably could just do that. It'd be fine. Huh. Well, you're not safe next stream. Let's just put it that way. But today is... I don't want to do a longer stream for that, I think. Because it's basically just chatting with extra steps, let's be honest. It gives me something to talk about and have on screen. And, yeah, that's about it. There is depth to the game, to be fair, but it's not, you know... Yeah. Yeah, it's not the most active, technically. But I have mostly decided what I'm going to be doing on a general scale, which is, surprise, League of Legends, Valorant to a degree being the important key factor in wording there, a degree, and War Thunder, obviously, yeah. All games that I like playing, all games that I can't play consistently, non-stop, because they make me want to bash my head into a wall for various reasons. It's mostly the people. It's mostly the people that play them. But not always. Gaijin. Please fix Naval. It's not... Okay, it's not the simplest thing in the world. There is definitely stuff to do, but it's not the most difficult thing in the world either. You just need larger maps. The fact that there is no, like, open ocean map in the first place, considering it's... You know, we now have stuff like the Yamato in Iowa. So, you know, you'd think, but no. Surely starting 9 kilometers away from a destroyer as a heavy cruiser won't cause problems. Yeah, no. I think I showcased that last time. It does. It's very unfun for the heavy cruiser. Unless the destroyer sails head on into the heavy cruiser's guns, and it's not a Kako, so it's able to angle itself, in which case the destroyer eats cement because it's everything destroyed by higher caliber shells, of which their only defense is to turn side on, hilariously. Counterintuitively, even. Because then the shells don't fuse. Yeah, I know. It's silly, but it is a reality. It is just how it works. Just how it works. And away we go! Oh, yeah, I couldn't tell because I need to put more stuff on Blue Sky. Because at least on Twitter, it like varies it a little bit. But it's just basically pictures of my face and then different words. But if it's, I mean, there's only so much you can put word-wise, so it just kind of all looks like a bunch of generic slop nonsense, and I don't like that. Yeah. So we're gonna work on that. But still a little bit of stalling left to do. Why, you ask? Just a feeling. Just a feeling, really. Like, the reason why I do everything. Just a feeling. Yeah. Alright, wrist exercises. That would be good. Ish. I may not have the most ergonomic setup, but I can at least somewhat mitigate that by putting myself in a better position for success. Yeah. I mean, hey, who doesn't want to avoid repetitive stress injuries? I do. I would. Very much so. No. Okay. Of course, the goal is to also not give yourself just general stress injuries by overdoing it. Yeah, I know. Wild concept. Wild concept. But, yeah. One more. Alright. Now we're to the wrist rolling section. Why does that pull up my thumb? Okay, that's fine. Not at all weird. Not at all tense. Why so tense? Oh, I know, because I'm shy as hell and I'm streaming live on twitch.tv. Oh, right, sorry. Yeah, no. I almost forgot. Is what I'd say if I wasn't incredibly cognizant of it the entire time, which is part of the issue. But that's because there's no one to talk to. It's just me. I have to ramble. My right arm is more tense, which I'm not loving, but I've played a lot of Battlefield over the past 2 days. So, you know. It's not surprising, it's just slightly annoying. And by slightly annoying, I mean... Look, I do have a list of things that I want to get. Once I figure this out, I start actually earning enough. To do so is... I mean, there's the obvious stuff. There's the getting a model of my own, which I own all the rights to, so then I can do whatever I want with it. Also, more importantly to me, I can make it look how I want it to look in its entirety instead of having a preset number of clothing that I don't necessarily love. Same with hairstyles, same with the eye color, and the hair color, because I think I've touched on wanting to do What's the... I can't think of the term. Pearlescent-ish, sort of? The effect you get from something that's pearlescent, basically. But maybe slightly more subdued and not quite as shiny. I know. Me, not over the top. Who could have seen that coming? I just like it. Maybe accents of some sort, because I like accents. And then the clothing. Yeah. As much as this is kind of reminiscent of what I would wear on a daily basis, it's a little more exciting wouldn't be bad. But where are you? There you are. Cool. Alright. Cool. And this is the part where I suddenly start like randomly looking away because I can't tell where I'm looking. And inevitably, I can only look to my right now because I had to move the VTube Studio window from in front of me to the right so that I could actually access it if I need to. And start loading up War Thunder. Because, like I said, today, a bit shorter stream than usual, because... Okay, well. My sister is in town, but she's also not in town. She's just not as far away as she'd usually be, which is in another state. And so my mother is driving like an hour and a half-ish plus, both ways, mind you, to go have lunner? We'll call it lunner, because it's not quite dinner or lunch. So, yeah. Core Thunder. Yeah, that's the correct. This is definitely the correct one. Sure. Alright, whatever. Are you gonna work with Game Capture War Thunder? You are. Aw, how wholesome. Where the hell do my alerts go? I don't know. I think I'm the upper left. It should be fine. It should be fine. Hopefully, probably. Yeah. I think that's everything. I close that, and I go to this. I go to this, and I go into here. And here we are. Welcome. A War Thunder. Non-copyright music. Okay. So where did I leave off? Halfway to the Furutaka, aka the first heavy cruiser that doesn't completely suck. Wild concept, I know. You have to get to 5.3, and then you can get 2 of them. Even if the Agano is kind of, sort of a Furutaka, but not a Furutaka. I mean, she's a light cruiser, technically. Which is to say, a really large battleship? No brain. Also not an aircraft carrier. What? Destroyer. A really large destroyer. And this thing. Which is kind of whatever. But, you know. Age of Sail looking ship. Anyway, the Mogami is classified as a light cruiser. Oh, wait, what? So the Suzuya is a Mogami class cruiser that is an earlier variant, so 1937, but it's classified as a light cruiser. Whereas the Mogami, from the Mogami class, 1940 variant, is a heavy cruiser with the same everything. Oh, sorry, no, she has, 8 more crew, and slightly faster. Hi, Panda. Okay, snail. Okay, it's... I shouldn't use the Kako, because she's just objectively bad. But... Fine. Oh, okay, we're right in. We're right in. Okay, so since I never did it last time, let's try delaying the spawn on Franz Josef Island. You vote? Oh look, it's Alto. Hi, Alto. 3, 2, 1. Try not to die. Okay. Just snail things. Just snail things. I was driving by now, but I realized that being in a major city like Seattle at exactly 5 p.m. on a Friday was probably not that fun. Yeah. No. It's not. Big cities are not fun to drive in. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. 16 kilometers away. Like, what would it hurt to start at like 25? Or like just outside of maximum engagement range? Probably not. Where's Gaijin? What did you do? Oh, do I not have the range to fire? I don't. Lol. Oh, there. Why am I currently targeting God? That's my question. Why can I only get my aiming reticle? Okay, well, sure. This makes sense. Somehow, sure. What the hell was that? Got some good food. Nice. Gone for the weekend? Oh no. Oh, hey, we can aim now. Kind of. We're finally within range. Oh, she's turning. Okay. This checks out. Yeah, I'm sure I'll struggle to survive. I guess Battlefield 6 will console me. Maybe. Probably. I'll figure it out. Oh boy. Okay, what if I just went straight ahead, actually? 41, 40, 24, 20. It is 2 weekends, luckily for you, so it's this weekend and then next weekend. No, the one on the front. Snail? Snail, thank you. Yes, lucky you. What am I, are they mating? Guys, this is not the time or the place, like, come on. You at least find a berth or something. Dockyard? Oh. I'm about to get shot by their entire team. Over 3 Not sure what Gaijin did to physics, but alright. How is it over by 3 kilometers? I drop it by 0.3. You know what I mean. And then it's under by 10. Well, 0.10. Like, explain this to me, Gaijin, please. Logic this. Also, how am I not getting shot? Not that I'm upset about this, but like, I figured I'd be getting shot by basically their entire team. Alright, let's try 20 under. Oh. Hey, that's not cool. I didn't shoot at you. You can't shoot at me. That's how this works. It feels like a bad idea. It feels like a very bad idea. Straddled. Again with the straddling. Ba-da-ba-ba. What if I just go backwards slightly? You're alive? Hey! Oh, you just finally got fine. Alright, cool. That's fine. Okay, Gaijin. I guess. 7, 8, 5, 7, 6. Oh yeah. Can't fetch a lavage, but I can fire the shells. Short by point. That's rude. Oh, ho, ho. Let's go, torpedo dude. We all know that's what I wanted to hit. Some would be happy about not. Where was I going with that? Being out in the open ocean. But I would personally prefer to not have to worry about running into islands, I guess. Weird flex, I don't know. You are turning away. That is cringe. Cease. Cool. Wow, some people really don't enjoy existing, huh? What did I say now? What could I have possibly said? Okay. Why did he just say geisha? Don't know. I may have hit a single volley, but by golly, was that volley good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm shooting at them. What else would I possibly mean by that, Alto? Asking for a friend. Turret gone again. Lol. It'll buff out. It'll buff out. Don't worry. No, I'm going to worry about it. You're making me worry about it. Hello? I like how it tried to say 3 kilometers there for a second. Why do I start? Because it's not fully... Oh, welcome to the joys of Naval. She engaged her warp drive, I guess? Okay. Anyway. See, the fun thing about Naval... Shut up, War Thunder. Is that if you don't have your crew 100%ed, then... Probably just do this. Yeah. You don't start with your full complement of crew. What does this do again? Because why would you want that, right? Okay, anti-air, don't care. Damage control, oh that'd be good. Fire extinguishing time? Cool. Only, but yeah. Whatever. The audacity. Well, Javi, I played TFT on stream, so are you saying that's a bad game? Hmm? You gonna throw yourself under the bus like that? How far are you willing to take this bit? What's that F on yours? No, that was a parrot naming. 882, huh? Okay. Yes, it wasn't your brain this time. Relax. You are safe. And we go. I mean, the spawns are still BS, but it's very pretty. How did I... No? Oh boy. Common. Basic. Hide. Why can I never find this when I want to? Maybe external ground. Wouldn't it just be uncommon though? Moving hanger, sensitivity, camera, game sense, fixed smoothing. Vehicle. How do I not see this before? I found it before. I've used it. Okay, whatever. No pretty shot then. Hmm? Oh, I see. So even that's just, you know, Twitch censoring, saving you from having to call TFT a bad game, that's all. You know, that's what I played last time on stream after all. So then you also only play bad games. Hmm? Just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's objectively bad. It's literally just math. Also, arguably bad. Minecraft also can be bad. Just saying. Kinda depends on how much the game hates you or not. Man, I sure am glad that we hit our smoke funnels. I don't know what I'd do if I hadn't managed to do that. You don't even play Naval. You have zero room to talk. It is literally too big brain for you, Mr. I play math for fun. Let's go. We did it. We accomplished our goal. The torpedo tubes are gone. Again. Hey, and the torpedo tubes. Don't forget the torpedo tubes. It's very important. I mean, yes, they would have had to already, you know. Where are these hitting? What the hell are you guys doing? .8 over. Yeah, that's right. You put respect on destroying Torpedo Tube's name, alright? It's an incredibly important thing to do, because otherwise they could fire torpedoes at me from 9 kilometers away. How would I ever dodge that? You think that I can't see if they launch them? No. Too far. Yeah, if you look in the upper right, I know it's hard for you with your eyesight. They're a red in the middle of the ship. And they destroyed a smoke funnel. So it's just... it's looking great so far. Yeah. I'm gonna pretend like that giant shell didn't just whiz by my camera. It's probably fine. I'm pretty sure that's a light cruiser, so I should be fine sailing that on. Hopefully. As the destroyer sails like 2 kilometers closer in front of it. Make fun of your career-running injuries? You mean the price of negligence and being cocky? Get it? Cocky? Because you were caulking. It's okay. I know you're laughing inside. Or even better, groaning in disappointment. Even better. And humble. What an honorable moderator you are. There it is. Let that be. See? That's the lesson, chat. Don't give people compliments. They're probably just about to roast you immediately afterwards, so, you know, just preempt it with roasting of your own. Where did that land? Are you gonna tell me, game? You gonna tell me where that landed? Short by 0.06. Okay, what about that? That felt like it was a really fast fire rate, but okay. Bad network connection. Okay. You don't say. That would explain a lot. Connection to the server. Is that why the ship looks like it's floating? You wanna know? It's not even that hot. It's not even that hot. White. Okay. Well, the good news is OBS hasn't dropped any frames, so. I'll just give it a second though. Ay. Yeah, Twitch doesn't drop either, because I can see where it did the 800 frames, because it looks kind of like the Mariana Trench. Huh. It's tiny. It's a very tiny. What happened? I'm just randomly disconnected from the server. I'm sure it's fine. Well, you know, they say bad things, or things in general, come in threes, so I'm kind of wondering, well, I guess I had to start later than I wanted to, and then we dropped a bunch of frames, and then that happened, so maybe we're good. We could be good. We could be fine. Do I want to be larger? No, I think we're good here. I kind of want to spawn here. You're here as the third bad thing? That would require acknowledging your presence more so than already done. So, like the fact that your ego went to that first thing should answer instant regret. Yeah, I've got a few. What if I just fired at that? What if I just shot at you? Torpedo detonated even, not even just destroyed. We detonated the torpedo. And obviously that destroyed the tube. You really wanna... oh boy, I seem to have pissed you off slightly. Whoops. Here comes the rain, doo 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 doo. See, but you put friend in quotation marks, so like... Who's really the bad guy here? Who's the true villain of the story? Is it the innocent streamer? Or the moderator, who always fires the first shot? Just saying. Another torpedo tube destroyed! Let's go! Things that I wouldn't do. Probably sail directly into the enemy spawn and get hit by 500,000 5-inch shells. That's probably not on the top list of my things to do. How am I the only one shooting at them? And there are torpedo tubes, again. Separate torpedo tube even. I now can't see where my shells are landing. Easy. Easy. No problems. Only solutions. Hey, this one isn't my fault. Yeah, no, this one's not my fault. This one's a you problem. That's a lot of ships. I don't want to fire at them because then they fire back and it hurts. Still not my fault. 27, 19. Compartment destroyed. The glory. You still have a functioning turret in front. Oh, it's gone. Oh, hi! Other Akazuki. Look, this isn't the time. Also, it destroys usually, you know, shown as children, so like, I don't think it's legal. Just saying. I'm also now the first target sight onto them, so like, I'm not super enthused with this. Oh, a little far forwards for the torpedo tubes. We damaged them. Got him. Detonated even. That's the second time that I've detonated torpedo tubes. Hello? Did your engine get hit? I'm going in reverse. Oh. Okay. Looks pretty awkward for you. 595. Go under. Fire. Warning shots. Deployed. Back to actually hitting them now, though. No smoke funnel. Compartment destroyed. Torpedo tube destroyed. We're still clearing the mountain somehow. Okay. Man, you have 2 torpedo tubes? That's sick. That's friendly. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. I think I'd rather get rid of you. For a couple of reasons. Talk about blowing your back out. Technically it was a starboard side, but you know. It was the back part of the ship from me. So... you know, it makes sense. Did you see the list that she had on her? That's all I'm saying. Could you, like, maintain a, like, steady speed, please? I'm trying to destroy you. Oh, you would like my unadulterated... You would like my full attention. Alright, that's fine. Hey, what if we just stop sinking, by the way? If we could stop sinking, that'd be great. Hey, friendly, do you want to help? Do you want to help, friendly? I'm requesting assistance. I guess thank you for the repairs. We're still sinking, by the way. I don't know who the hell else is shooting me, but I'm not a fan. Oh, okay. Oh, now you want to repair! This is about the getting the backbone out comment. Like, I feel like that's a little bit much for having done that. Because, yeah, no, okay, we are thoroughly cooked. Gotcha. Oh. Nope. Couldn't quite get a shot off. I have to just keep it up, and victory will be ours. Hey! Hey, buddy! How's it going? I have to be slightly more careful with my shots now. As I start with a 94% crew. Alrighty. What if we just got everybody involved, huh? You are, like, kind of sinking really rapidly, no? Yep. Was in fact sinking. Ow! Hello? Me when I don't want to live anymore, I guess? Sure. Little destroyer. I'll give you all my attention. Don't worry. Just hang in there a sec. Finish your turn. Actually, I'm not even gonna wait. Suffer the consequences, nerd. Oh, are we reversing now? Why do we regret our life choices? Oh. 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 So sad. See, you have 5-inch guns, and I'm rated against those at this range, and you're not firing very many at me very rapidly. Whereas I'm firing an awful lot of 8-inch guns at you. Let's go slightly under. Oh, there's no measurement involved. I'm just, you know, I'm measuring the distance to their ship. Maybe measuring how much of their ship is left at this point. Oh, that's way over. 24% crew left, huh? Hey! Hey! I'm using that 5-inch shell gun. You know what I mean. So long, and thanks for all the fish, buddy. Okay. Not thank you for the fire. You can heck off and die now. Shoot. By 0.0... Okay, cool. The point is you died. And everyone and their mother spawned in front of me to fire at me, I guess. That's cool. Whatever. Hey, why did you... Okay, there we go. 620, let's go 10 under. That ended up being exact, which is not great, but it should at least hit their bridge, so we're fine. Torpedo tube! Let's go. I just realized that they're slowing down as I did that, and now those are all going to hit the front of the ship. Okay, never mind, perfect. Are you sure you wanted to speed up, buddy? Are you sure about that? Because that's gonna be kind of short. You turned. Alright. Please fire. Thank you. Alright, cool. I don't know if those hit. Alright. Well, your turn now. You should feel at least a slight pinch as the shells pass through your entire ship and probably don't detonate. Or you're really unlucky and they're gonna hit directly in your ammo storage and, well... Nope, they landed short. By... Okay, game. Turning? No. Okay, well I don't know what's going on with that. No one captured anything but Bravo. That's kind of funny. Again, I'm not sure why they have capture points for naval battles. Other than they looked at World of Warships and were like, hey, they do it. And it's like, yes. Do you know what they also have? Pretty unrealistic handling for all of their vessels. Just saying. Ooh, that's pretty good. Amidships. Wingman. What is... Oh, I had 6 assists. Lol. Oh my god, it actually picked up Steam noises. That's funny. Guess I haven't asked, what are you up to, Alto? Why are you in Seattle of all places? Just casually on the phone. Like here's probably better. Gonna be visiting brother for the. Oh, I see. Well, I suppose say hi. It's in Atlanta. Alto, I'm gonna die. Alto, there's two. Well, that's a Furutaka, but it's only a 2.5 hour drive. It's nothing. It's easy. Just, you know, put on Country Road. Or Old Town Road, even. You'll eventually stop asking how far away you are and just, you know, go insane listening to the music. You missed! It's a little close to the village, Colm. Okay, we don't need those sort of war crimes here. Relax. I'm so sorry. But hey, you have a really cool story and a conveniently dug, like planting area or something. I don't know. So what you're saying is you've done this drive before? I can only put so much emphasis on this. Alright, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm also bored because I can't shoot anything. Because there's islands in the way. Gaijin? Why are there islands in my way? That's a very large ship with very large guns. I don't like that. Watch me pass in front of this. Very conveniently open. Oh. I see. Critical hit. Oh, ooh. I think physics broke a little bit on that one, but you know, it's fine. How far away are you? 11 kilometers. What if I just go there, do this, and then fire? Ready, aim, fire. Ready, aim, fire. Maybe there for a barbecue with friends, going to theaters to catch up on some films and stuff. Films? Films? What is this? The, like, early 1900s? You're gonna go catch a film with the pals? Your buddies? Need a break from work. Fail. I depleted 1% of their crew. Let's go. What is happening to you? You don't look very happy. Oh, I see. Yeah, you are heavily listing. Heavily listing. Going in reverse even. Okay. Very slowly, but you're doing it. You're also going to be eating shells very soon. I'm not sorry. But you are deep. Oh. Colton, you okay there, buddy? I'm very confused. No, I'm suddenly more concerned with you. Oh, okay. What if we just reversed? What if reverse? What if not get shot? Thoughts? Feelings? Opinions? What if I could aim? That would also be really useful. Like, incredibly so. Huh. Maybe there is a god. Okay, hey little destroyer. How's it going, buddy? I'd like to retract my previous statement. You'll notice that the ship in front of me, the colon, is still not aiming at this thing, by the way. It's okay though, we got the most important, kind of unironically in this case. Because otherwise my friendly ships might have just died to torpedoes. Can I hit at least one turret, please? I want to hit one turret. Alright, you know, okay, I want to take out one turret. Do I have to be this specific? Really? Because they're currently main charactering it up. Okay, the ships that were right in front of them just got destroyed by their teammates. You can't make this up. They are them. Literally. They're also sinking rapidly, but you know. I mean, 3 for 1. So I feel like they could be pretty happy with that. Oh boy, let's see if we can depopulate you. Because I'm sure as hell not piercing your armor. I'm pretty sure I can't pierce the side of your turrets from here. Do you have a torpedo tube back there? Wow, I just know things that I don't have any reason knowing. You have more secondaries than I have primaries. That's not cool. Okay. Time to suddenly rapidly not be facing directly at them, or I'm going to disappear. That's it. Oh. Hey, my engine is dead. Their secondaries destroyed my engine. That's funny. That's funny, game. Hilarious, even. You just fired a torpedo. You're also closer, and I can see you, whereas I can't see them. Are them firing torpedoes? That's a little weird, honestly, but also kind of funny because they're both very good in this game, but also very bad. How? What in the? You aren't even registering that I'm here. I'm incredibly hurt. I don't like that your turret is turning towards me. I do like that you suddenly covered yourself in smoke. That's kind of interesting. Even more interesting is the fact that you're able to... Oh. What if I took out your secondary? Because I don't think I can take out your primary anything. Ow! I am dead, by the way. Hi, New Orleans. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to you. Nope. Nope, not anything. What if spawn here? What if spawn here, go slow, shoot New Orleans? Alright, 816. I need the range. Give me the range. Up it by 10. Fire. Let's find out the other New Orleans sank. Beautiful. City of New Orleans. I've never been to New Orleans, so I can't really form an opinion on it, technically. Just saying. That's French. You know what? I don't feel bad about shooting you anymore. What is that in the background? Don't care, it doesn't matter. Oh. Well, if that ain't the world's saddest light cruiser that I've ever seen. I think no, that's a battleship. Battle cruiser. Whatever. That looks unhealthy. That looks kind of funny. Surely the Leander or someone else will deal with that, right? Hello? There we go. Osu 2, you. Man. Okay. I thought there was a scary ship right in front of me. No, it was just a French Colbert on my team that I could only see the front of. Oop. Short by 0.4. Physics is failing me at the moment. I want to let this be known. And now you're moving faster. Over. Okay, so 7.6. And then you changed At least hit a smokestack. That's all I ask. At least hit a smokestack, okay? Do something with your life, Shell. Do something. Thank you. Huge. You did something. And they took out my secondary with a single shell being fired. Who is shooting me? Who? You. You're shooting at me. The tiny Japanese light cruiser. Okay. That's a life choice. You're not. Can you stop? You're annoying. And you took up my secondary. Emphasis on annoying, by the way. Our battle cruiser in front of us is kind of having a really rough time. I'm sure that'll buff out. Over by 0.24. Again with the secondary. That should be perfect. Come on, give me compartment. Give any, no? Okay. Right, the closer they are, the less I have to lead by, you know what I mean. The less I have to have their range under where they actually are, because it reaches them sooner. Compartment destroyed. Let's go. Can you please stop shooting my ship in places that I actually want to? You know what? You know what? Fine. 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 You wanted this. You literally asked for this. Literally asked for it. Just saying. You wanted this. I'm impressed you took out one of my main turrets when it's facing you. With the small dinky little guns that you have. There she goes. Now I can take out my frustration on your friend. I hate destroyers. I hate them so very much. Not more than I hate aiming at something to have it die and then it's not even worth shooting at you. You, on the other hand, that's a fly. Okay. Please stop being a pest. That would be great. Alright, fine. Continue being a pest and make me get rid of you. That's also fine. It's actually kind of a close game. Surprisingly. Hello. Parman. Engine room destroyed. Let's go. Little light cruiser. Okay, well, we're losing Bravo somehow. They've been okay, I guess. I don't know what compartment I just destroyed, but I destroyed a compartment, and we won anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nothing. The answer is oh. 1700 is alright, I guess. Hello! And thank you for the follow, Kayla. The Fury. Oh. The Fury. Sorry, it was capitalized. Missed that. 11 kills to me. It is a Yagged Panther. Kind of expect this. Like, just a little, well, depending on how much you get up tiered for a pirate. I'll have you know that canonically, according to the game at least, I'm pretty sure we're still, what is the word? It's not conscripted. Belong to? Part of the Japanese Navy. So technically can't really commit privateering on the other hand. That could happen. But I don't think you can privateer if you're part of a navy. I think it's just war at that point. I'm pretty sure. Another RN. Oh! Oh! Kayla, the furry. My bad. Okay. Look, there's definitely an excuse. Is it a good excuse? No. But it's an excuse. Okay, good, we're not dead yet. Flying a Jolly Roger during World War II. True. Church activities. I mean, reading's just such a difficult activity. You know, it takes a lot of energy. You have to actually pay attention. Who the heck is shooting at the corner of the island? That's the fly still. Okay. Someone over there. Okay, no, that is indeed two ships. I was going to say that is the weirdest ship design I've ever seen in my life, but no. Oh, that's coming towards me. That's coming towards me. Not a fan. Not a fan. Actually, it's probably going towards the Northampton, but I just happen to be in front of them. To actually pay attention, Naval Classic. One place, fly. One place I don't want you to go, between me and the screen. Very distracting, unappreciated. I don't have the range to fire at them yet. Also not a problem you have during ground battles. Oh. Sorry for dramatic effect. We salute you, little scout aircraft. You're going to accomplish next to nothing because we can. Oh, okay, you're just not looking. You're not looking. You aren't paying attention. Left tap. Hey there. How's it going? Oh, I can fire now. 13, 26, 9, whatever. I'll try that. Truly an unfortunate time to go out and sail. I guess they just don't have an emergency broadcast of, hey, there's gonna be a naval battle here of fairly large proportions. You should maybe not go out today. I don't like my position. Over by 0.0. Well, that's definitely not hitting. Oh wait, I'm in a destroyer with 5-inch guns. I don't care, I just fire rapidly. Sorry, forgot I was unbalanced for a moment there. At least in terms of how close we spawn to each other. Wait. Okay. Like 1.5. 0.2. Alright, that should be good. Hopefully. It's complicated by the fact that we're both sailing towards each other. Hey, I did something. That's 2% of your crew. That's more than 2% of your crew. That's your smoke funnels. You need those. Those are now missing. Okay, so we've reached the part where I overcompensated. I now need to under-overcompensate, but not under-undercompensate, so that I still hit them. Alright, let's try that. Those should be over. We go... yeah, that'll work. Oh, and they turned. Side on, so that now I could just rake the side of your ship. But that's fine. If I, you know, hit, that would also work slightly better than missing every single shot. Straddled. Driving time. Drive safe. Yes, yes, I know, my magnificent presence. I'm sure you'll survive. Barely. I mean, you survived going to work anyway, so, like, you know. We're just counting that as a hit. I'm pretty sure those fell short, but okay. This is gonna be a short-lived endeavor. A very short-lived endeavor. Shorter-lived endeavor than I was originally thinking it would be. Because for some reason, I cannot aim right now. Which means they're getting really close but not paying attention, so we luck out slightly. You stopped moving. Short by 0.2. I don't know if I believe that. But I am closer, and it's about like 8.5 kilometers or so, maybe 9-ish. But I don't have to aim as far under. I'm still aiming too far under. So we'll just aim for that. Oh, and then he got closer. But if I'm aiming for your bridge... Oh, okay. Well, carry on. Imagine bringing a plane to a naval fight. Cringe. Okay, seriously, what am I... Yeah, we'll just aim down slightly, I guess. There we go. Oh, just in time to get caught on fire. You'll love to see it. I'm pretty sure I'm dueling a heavy cruiser at the moment. I'm pretty sure I'm dueling most of their team at the moment. See if I can take out their gun. No. Akazuki, you have let me down for once. Ignore all of the shots that I missed. And there we go. Finally, something. All it took was missing most of my shots. Oh. Can you guys at least hurry up? Oh, I'm just thinking of my own accord. Never mind. Okay, well, that's a name. Nub Nuts Rub, huh? That's who destroyed me. Okay. Phrasing. Is that the same ship and you just turned? This is quite suboptimal. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Some might say that not having enough crew to repair your ship. Well, this is about to change anyways, I'm not gonna fire yet. And then, you know, slowly drowning, sinking, whatever, would be suboptimal. Certainly not my idea of a good time. However, now I'm in a heavy cruiser and you're sailing side on. Which means you don't get to have fun, you're turning away. Why are you going in a circle? Why are you circle gaming? Why is it gonna work, too? Do I want you or the little destroyer who I could probably destroy in a single volley? You're turning back in. You're maneuvering. In Naval, we're losing anyway, but whatever. Not my job, and that's for the little patrol boats, who don't get immediately destroyed once they go, you know, in between islands. How much? 0.16. Okay. Someone took out their crow's nest. Someone hit their crow's nest with a 5-inch shell and didn't take out their crow's nest. Never mind, sorry, my bad. I stand corrected. You're not shooting at me, are you, little destroyer? Haha. We have found our range. Maybe, just maybe, I might accomplish something before this battle ends. Probably not. But they're focused on the destroyer instead of me, so maybe. Wait, too short. A little bit. Cool. How did that math out? They didn't get that much closer. They barely got closer, in fact. And it doesn't matter, because... I mean, I figured out the range at the end, so, you know, we got there. Eventually. I'm sorry, what was their name? Okay. It's not as bad. Oh. No, that's... Profile picture fits too. Have a nice day. I can't tell if that's a Cyberpunk 2077 reference or not, but knowing that this is War Thunder, I choose to believe that it probably is. And if you haven't played Cyberpunk, Basically what they call a prostitute is a joy toy. So joy boy would be a guy who's a sex worker. Which, I mean, fair. I'm not judging. I certainly don't have the confidence to put that as my username. Nor do I do that for a living, so, yeah. No one is higher tiers. Well, no one in higher tiers. That's actually kind of a surprise. I guess it's just not fun, maybe? I don't know. First off, nondescript name, Japanese port. You based it off of somewhere gaijin. Just name it. The second, I can't decide which one of these. This is probably better, because I don't have to move as much. Oh, hi. Not even close. Oh, I have regrets. I have instant regrets. Wow, we're starting immediately within range. That's funny. Didn't destroy the torpedo tube, but we did hit it. Oh, nope, there it goes. Never mind. Going for the main guns, main guns, main guns. That's certainly a strategy. I wouldn't call it a good strategy, but it is a strategy. Aim slightly higher so that we actually take out your guns. I have to aim even further back than that to hit your rear turrets. Never mind, you're dead. Because why would you go directly in front of our entire fleet? Couldn't tell you. Why would you do the same thing but closer? Why are you all... Okay, well... I'll stop asking and start, you know, prompting questions with rounds and shells, and that's a lot of you, actually. How did that one get so far ahead? Like, did the rest just hang back and then say, actually, now we're gonna go? Fly shoot. You are dead. I'm actually more worried about you because you're showing a modicum of intelligence, which I'm not a fan of. No longer a problem. Alright, cool. Hello. Why am I getting shot at the back? You fired torpedoes. That's illegal. Yes, I am aiming for the torpedo tubes. Okay, well, never mind. Oh. We have another taker. I'm actually gonna slow down slightly. You sink really fast. We have two more takers. Is that a Fletcher? I guess we'll find out in the kill feed, huh? Okay, tree. Oh. Who the hell fired Okay, well. I don't think there's friendly fire on torpedoes. Hopefully for our Moffat's sake. Huh. We're about to find out. It would seem not. Yeah, we're into the oh. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay. Akazuki's rated for 1. Repeat, 1 torpedo hit. Note it. When the hell did they fire those off in my direction? What? That must have been like the second. Would have liked a little more warning. I'm not gonna lie to you. That would have been nice. Kind of hard to dodge that. Also, why was that one so late to the party? Oh. Oh, hi. You are not in Atlanta, but I will gladly No, I do not focus on the heavy cruiser, because I don't care. Oh. There's an Atlanta. For the record, I despise the Atlanta. With all of my heart, and whatever portion of your own that you're willing to give. That is not the ship that I want to aim at. I want to aim at that. Or potentially the one that's on the far right of the screen right now. Drop it. Cool. I mean, at least we got some good damage down. We got some okay damage down. No, we got good. Yeah, 2,000. Will you be short, long, or straddle? Short. Okay. Barely. So it's more of a like aim slightly down, because if you didn't know, if you aim slightly down, it actually does change the range by a minute amount, which is very handy when you don't want to do it by larger intervals. There's a hole in their smoke funnel. Is it important? Not overly so, but it's a little important. It's somewhat relevant. .8. So less than 0.1. Because they're not really moving. Fly, can you heck off, please? Please explain why the Titanic is now stuck in my head. Okay, whatever. Hello? Guys, this is not the time or place. Wait until you're back in your berths. At least. At least back in home territory and out of active combat. Come on now. Like, I get it. The adrenaline's running high. You're being shot at. But, like, maybe focus on the shooting back part. Just a thought. I don't know. You are rapidly approaching a range where I just tear through your entire ship from the front and detonate your ammo storage. If I could, you know, hit something that wasn't the crow's nest of your vessel, that would probably do good. Ooh. Awesome. Every time. Well, at least it didn't turn fully back in. Nice. 3, 2, slightly under. Now, they are a light cruiser, which means this isn't going to be doing the most that it could possibly be doing. But it's not doing nothing. However, can you stop? I don't want to shoot at you, but I will. I'm not above being petty. But those aren't going to be great. That's annoying. Oh, you got a lot closer, a lot faster than I thought. But I still hit important stuff, so it doesn't matter. And salvo. It would be nice if I could set up 3 and then 3. Mainly for my own brain's sake of feeling like I'm constantly doing something. But, you know. This works. I also live in constant fear of a fly going into my mouth while I'm talking. Okay, so that time it did go straight over. So let's go for there, but slightly back, because you're going to turn randomly, go up there, and do that, because it goes to 0.3 right then. Goodbye, engine room. We've reached the range where I don't really need to lead in terms of the distance. Okay, that's brave. Did you just fire off torpedoes? Because that'd be really rude. There we go, finally. Okay, you're getting kind of close, and I'm not a fan. I'm also gonna turn slightly to port. Oh, wow. Oh, hey! Actually not bad. Probably over, but not bad. I don't think I hit her boilers, game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure that I almost straight up missed everything of importance. That, however, looks like it's going to hurt. There you go. See, that's a boiler. That's me hitting the boilers. The other one was me missing. Well, hitting the top of her bridge, which technically isn't missing, but effectively not the most useful place to hit on a destroyer with 8-inch guns. Now, if only I could pen right above the waterline on our hull, that would be most useful. That is exactly what would have just happened, if not for the fact that... Can I get the one in front, please? Thank you. You sure about that, buddy? Of course you did. Okay, we'll just stay on this course for a sec. Aim slightly under. Foya! I mean, hey, an 8-inch shell isn't small. Could I use Fâché Lavage for that? It's technically not a... Your goddess continues with the unerring destruction of torpedo tubes over anything of actual importance on their vessels. It takes real skill, you know, okay? To consistently hit their torpedo tubes over, say, a gun, the hull of their ship, that sort of thing. That was very short. I don't know how it was very short, but it was very short. I don't like having Atlanta on my side, but I'll allow it. As we straddle her. It's the unfun version of straddling, but we did do it. Also can't see the fun version on Twitch, so you know. Comes as expected. Okay, well, poor choice of words, but you get my point. Maybe slightly more because of thwarting. Like... Oh, there. Why is my reload so long? Man, I'm just giving you warning shot after warning shot after... Can you, like... Alright, little light cruiser. If you insist, buddy boy. Sorry, wrong ship. You. It was conveniently broadside enough to get my entire complement of guns. Aren't you excited? Come on, get him in line, get him in line. Get him on target. Turn them. A little faster. There's gonna be a moment. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I mean, sniped, but not the sniping that I wanted to accomplish. They ran aground. And that's a paddling, as Jingles would say. In for another. Yeah, pretty good. Again, closing with a heavy cruiser is only beneficial to a point. I think we've eclipsed to the point at which that is useful to a light cruiser? Destroyer? I'm unsure. Yeah, okay. Hello. Whomst. Whomst has chose to perish on this fine day. You. Thou hast chosen to perish. No, the French ship. Why is it always the French ship? Like, actually, why is it always the French ship? Alright. I can get rid of you faster because I have more guns on you. And you think that turning your vessel towards me is a good idea until you realize you have no armor, and so it would just go straight through your ship if you didn't do that. However, you have chosen to give me every opportunity to hit something important on your vessel. So, you actually have pretty large guns for a destroyer your size. A little under, little under, little under, little under. And that looks very painful for you. Yeah. It wasn't, apparently. I only blew up part of your ship. Don't know why you'd need that. Really? Alright, I guess. I don't know where the fourth shell was. Ow! The hell was that? Whatever it was, it hurt. There's something larger shooting at me to my left. I'm not a fan. Oh. No, that's just a destroyer, which has armor-piercing rounds, unlike most of the other ones. Yes, battleship. Do I just take this and say hell with it? Do I just have fun? I have fun. Also, where the hell did you disappear to? No, this is toxic towards myself. See, what you need to understand is that for reasons of not wanting to make Naval literally unplayable, because otherwise planes would, you know, utterly own every single ship. The AA is controlled by AI, and the AI has the same accuracy as modern laser range fighting batteries and whatnot. So the second you show up within range, they laser you. Almost instantly. Yes, toxic would in fact be Valorant. I don't even know what submarines would play like in this game, to be perfectly honest. The good news about the AI gunners is you can literally throw them off like this, I guess. I didn't think that would work. But since they're literally reading every input on my plane, they are instantly adjusting. And, you know, I mean, this looks a little silly, because it is. We're just gonna hope and pray. I mean, it was close. Some would say mission accomplished. It was close though. I was technically within a ship length. So it could have worked, and they also get a stupid goofy clip, I think. Placing the team third? In what world? I mean, it's not even close, but you know. You accidentally deleted your Discord? You deleted your Discord. It was only supposed to be a week? What does that mean? Did you like set a timed deletion and an implementation? I don't even know what to call that. I'm not gonna question if you could do that with AI, because that's gonna give somebody ideas and I don't feel like it. Send in the Navy SEALs. Now I'm imagining a ribbed boat just beelining it towards a destroyer, which sounds like a horrific idea. That sounds so unfun. That was probably my last one, actually. Should I do another one? Probably not. Oh. Yeah, slight wind down, and then... How has it been? Have it... Give me a second. I need to change category before I forget. I'm rethinking. No, screw it. I'm committing. Go with an exclamation point. Cool. Do I know what the title means? No. No, I don't. Calling me a... Why would I miss you calling me a husky? Also, there we go. Better. And I can move my vtuber studio window over here again, so I have something to look at too. But yeah. You haven't missed a lot, because I've ended up doing like one stream a week over the past 2 weeks because either low energy or having to take care of the dogs, which is also why today's stream is shorter, as I said earlier, because sister is visiting, but she's also nowhere nearby. She's like an hour and a half away, which is where she's visiting. I'm not super fond of card rides, so also I wanted to stream, also I need to do other stuff like YouTube and record videos. So yeah, here I am. Also, I'd have to go outside. Do you understand how, like, have you touched grass? You tried it? It's scary. Terrifying. It could, like, give you allergies or something. Truly the most dangerous of foes. Pollen. And heat. Although it's not... Leave, it's gonna be 100 degrees, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. I'm not happy. I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad. Always low energy. This is untrue. Categorically untrue. Lower energy, maybe, but low energy. Come on, no. No. It's death to you. Pay is nice, but working it sucks. Yeah. Hey, at least you can do a job. Progress. Is it really a job if I don't earn money doing it? Probably not. That's kind of like the definition of a job, is earning you money. But I do earn satisfaction. And it's entertaining and fun, so you know. We're here for it. But yeah, 100. Today's 80. But then tomorrow 90 and then 100. Move out of California, still can't escape the heat. It's great. I love it. Such a good time. You'd think Pacific Northwest and you're like, climate. Cool. Temperate even. And then summer comes around and you're like, what do you mean? I think it hit 109 last year. At multiple portions, it was like 105 to 109. That was fun. Thankfully, not that bad this year. But, it actually is 100, considering the accuracy of the meteorological teams. Fancy words. We'll see. I hope that it undershoots instead of overshoots, but they usually overshoot because, yeah. It's less dangerous if they're wrong on the low side and it's only like 95, then if they're like, oh, it's only gonna be like 92 degrees and it's 110, that could be kind of bad. Yeah, just a little bit. The car's melting over here yet, though? See, funny thing, to answer that question, I'd have to go outside. Which I did get the mail the other day, so I technically did this. But not up. Also probably not. I'd imagine no. I'd imagine that they're probably fairly warm inside, but not melting, literally. Why is there 3 stars in front of phrase? First off, what AC? I don't have AC. My AC is the fan that I forgot. Turn down so that it doesn't get picked up by the microphone. I suffer. ADHD. It's great. Anyway. But no, not at the moment. Probably will be. But not at the moment. Thankfully. Of course, it usually gets hottest at like 4 or 5 o'clock for whatever reason. So about now. But it's not currently super hot. Otherwise I would be, yes. But hey, that's the great part about VTubing. I technically don't have to really be wearing anything. So I can remove as many layers as I want to. There's still a limited number of layers you can remove, granted. Okay, so it'll still be warm, but I don't exactly have to dress up to look presentable. Truly, having anime on your side is just the biggest bonus. Kinky. Is it really kinky if no one can see it? I mean, I guess technically it could be. Nah, that's pushing it. It couldn't be. You'd have to really, really, really stretch to make that a thing. And, no. Just not how it goes. What else do we need to do today? There is no webcam. I regret to inform you. It is a phone. An iPhone. So, yeah. Technically not even directly connected to Twitch or anything. Because it goes through VTube Studio, which only does the tracking, and then it applies a mask to it anyway. The background music throws you off. Explain. Expound upon this, good sir. I do eventually want to get my own that actually fits better, but, you know, I can either afford a subscription to Epidemic Sound to put together my own playlist of stuff that would work, nor get my own made, so... No, the iPhone users who get the new phone every year have money. The rest of us get a new phone like every 4 or 5 years and don't have money because we don't earn anything. Yeah. Sort of difficult to hold down a job for multiple reasons, which we've gone over. Not the least of which is ADHD and autism. And I barely have the energy to like actually record, like even just record for videos, because my brain's like, it doesn't sound fun. Just so annoying, by the way. Actually, leaving to go do stuff, less so. Getting better, though. So you will be getting videos. As I'm sure you'll be glad to hear, it will include Valorant. Lucky you. To be your editor. First off, I don't even know what the normal price would be there. Second, I don't even have the energy to edit my own stuff at the moment, so I'm very aware that I could not actually do it. If nothing else, I'm self-aware. Although you might be able to get Joker to do it. Although he's kind of doing his own shorts at the moment. She's having a lot of fun with. He does like D&D related stuff. But he used a different name, so I don't know if he would want that given out, so you'd have to ask him for it if you want it. But he did get one that got over 30,000 views, I think, so not doing poorly. What do I need to get started? A non... what's the word? There's a word. Or at least a slightly less foobarred brain. I need to get used to doing stuff again, which means ramping up instead of... Because, okay, see, what I did... Because I think I said that before. Is... I started streaming both as a way to get myself to do something, right? Instead of just playing games all day, at least stream them most of the time. Some of the time. And also actually interact with people, besides Joker at the time. But in typical me fashion, I ramped up a little too quickly, so that I burned out on that. And then when I got over that, which was like 2 months, I think, towards the end, is what it came out to be. PC started dying, so that was extra stress. So then I had to get that fixed. And then did it again. And now I have another SSD coming because mine was dying again. But hopefully that should be the last of the problems and I can actually get started on doing stuff without interruptions. For once. It'd be nice. Even if the other interruptions were also partially me moving too quickly. But long story short, thank you, Autism. Work into doing stuff more consistently in a way that doesn't overwhelm and stress me out, so that I can then get used to it and it is less of an impact on me in the first place, and then ramp up from there, basically. So a couple of months, as much as I really don't want to wait that long. Not doing that would lead to, again, being in the same place next year, which is not what I want. For multiple reasons, if it's even a possibility. So, yeah. I squandered the opportunity to do it faster. Long story shorter than the short version, which wasn't short. So I need to take the long road, which requires patience, that I'm very good at exhibiting. Can't you tell? Don't I seem patient to you? I seem very patient. I know. Very zen. Every 2 weeks. I would need to look up general prices because I literally have no clue. I don't even know what the minimum wage is for radio, technically, but It'd probably just be by video, to be perfectly honest. But I don't know what the general fee for that is. I'd probably just check Fiverr. And then go with like the lower end. Yeah. Probably. Not patient. Okay. I mean, you have to be rude about it. You could have pretended, like, you're not the most patient person, Casey. You know, you just... Sometimes maybe, but like, usually you're pretty patient. No, just, no, you're not patient at all. Okay. That's fine. I can deal with that. It's true. Oh. Man, I forgot. I forgot I could do predictions now. Man. So things that I need to do, that at least reminds me. I need to set up the send alerts for Tangia and make it so they can use channel points. I need to do the same thing for the sound alerts one, and I need to... Right. Also need subscription stuff that isn't... I mean, I could probably just leave the defaults for the moment. But I don't want to leave the defaults because I'm prideful like that. Patient to select individuals. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is acceptable. Also water. But yeah, if you didn't notice, in the bottom right under chat, like every other stream was actually affiliate. I'm not yet. It's just Twitch finally wrote out their update so that everyone gets access to monetization. Quotation. Heavy quotation. Because until you hit affiliate, you still can't use the money outside of Twitch. And if you do use it on Twitch, then it counts as something you can be taxed on, which, as you might expect when you don't have any income, doesn't make a lot of sense to use. So, and immediately, top of the leaderboard with 1. I guess this is technically a momentous occasion. Did that even... It didn't. Why did that not trigger the alert? I was wondering why there was a distinct lack. Wait. Where is that? My alerts. There it is. Did I not? It's separate. That's why. A gifted sub counts as a different thing, because of course it does. Man, reading comprehension really, really gets you sometimes. It gets you. My bad. I went through and I got Prime subscription and new subscriber. I just didn't look one below at gifted subscriptions because why would those be separate? I suppose it kind of makes sense. A little bit. Visual and sound. What, I have like 25? I think I had these at like 25, right? Alert sound volume. No. 25. Yeah, okay, see, that one saved at 25. Oh, they're both finally... Okay. They're attached. Alright, cool. And I go over to this, and I do that. And, well, it'll work now. That's not... Don't. Don't. Also, thank you. This is just being banked for until I actually get affiliate. And I guess congratulations on being first. First. Literally first. The most first. That was a sound. Okay. Did that actually save the difference in volume? Because it doesn't feel like it did. You're going down to 20%. Of course it only didn't work because I didn't know the function existed. I'm not tech illiterate. Come on now. Tisk. Oh, that's just an alert for... Okay, no, we're not doing that. Throne. Yeah, no. I don't have that. Thanks. That's a very large... Do them. I only recently saw that. Also, thank you again. Through Alois's channel. If you don't know Alois, he does League of Legends content. And I kind of low-key love it. It's... I don't know why, but it's like the little smirk on their face. With like the little idiot dumb grin with their eyes open as they just smack the button over and over. And it's this lizard. This thoughts. It's peak. I do like it. I don't know what it's from. Or what I would use it for even if I did have it. Although it is kind of funny to have that as like... But that's very like... common social commentary to do, to put as like a subscriber alert. If you know some channels and communities get, it's from an upcoming movie. Oh boy. Maybe I can get Joker to do it for me. Eyes. Knows what apps and what not to use. Maybe. Also, what's the name of the movie? You're just gonna say it's from an upcoming movie and then not give the name of the movie? That's very inconsiderate. You're just teasing me then. That's my job. I'm supposed to be the one who's playful and teasy. The fox. Not you. SMH. I did not sign off on this role reversal. Nor do I appreciate it. Anyway, before I got distracted by somebody gifting subs... Fair enough. This is 2025. We don't judge. Okay. Incorrectly phrased. We don't disparage for such things. Judge a little bit, especially if done unsafely. But otherwise, you know, your life, your body. You still haven't said the name of the movie. I disown you whenever you call me a husky. That's because you're objectively and factually wrong. Not even objectively. I mean, yes, objectively also too, but just factually. The important part here is factually wrong. Just saying. Fox. Literally everything is labeled Fox. So actually, I don't have anything on the channel labeled Fox, but it does say below. I mean, Vixen is kind of, you know, the Fox thing. It's not a Husky thing. I'm not a character in Worm, so... Okay, so I can kind of be a bitch sometimes. But that's not the point. Okay. Hopper coming out in 20... So we're at the point of the year where 2026 is considered upcoming. Oh boy. Where did the year go, exactly? It's August. This doesn't change anything as far as timeline, but it is annoying. Also, I guess technically subscribing is worth it for you guys because then you don't get ads, which I think it still runs anyway. Even if I can't change when the ads are, so it does probably do pre-rolls a lot. Which is annoying. But hey, no one ever called Twitch intelligent. I don't know. Anyone born in the 1990s is old. Yeah, because they like saying that until they hit their 20s, and then they're like, wait, that's not that long. Actually, wait, no, hold on, I changed my mind. And, well, it's too late. They already set the standard for the kids who followed. So now they're old. I'm dead. And I'm old. By said standard. Now we didn't start the fire is stuck in my head. We even... is that... it's not Billy Joel. Is it? Imagine spelling. It is... no, it is Billy Joel. Oh, it's burning since the world's been turning on us. Thanks to Instagram. Yeah, it'll do that. Throat. Water. Noted. Do I always get unreasonably tense when doing these? Yes. Yes, I do. Will that ever change? Probably, at some point, maybe, but probably not. It's fine, it's not like I talk fast or anything when I do. Ow. That's not even where my head was. How tracking? Do you wanna... Hi, Oh no, I didn't... Me when I don't pay attention to anything the streamer says. That's you, by the way. So, haven't hit affiliate. Twitch just finally did their update where... what the heck? I guess we just randomly dubbed over 2,000 frames almost. That's cool. Anyway, where was I? Right. Twitch did their update so that technically... I don't know what the criteria are exactly, but most people are monetized, quotation marks. But more importantly in my case, you get access to channel points, which is nice. then I can do stuff like the Tangia sound alerts and whatnot and put them for channel points once I finally go through the gigantic catalog of sounds that they have. That's gonna be a project. But you still can't get paid, per se, until you hit affiliate, so you can't transfer it out to like PayPal or your bank account or anything. But you can use it on site. Asterix, it is then considered taxable by, you know, the IRS. So, technically speaking, since the tax threshold is 12K, there's a lot of wiggle room there, but I'm not particularly picky. Just any entity, give me the strength to deal with this unique individual who's living up to the name quite well. Be appreciated. Technically, you can, if you are an idiot. Because it's just going to sit there until I hit affiliate. Probably, I think. It also might not. It's not super clear on what happens there. Technically, there's a limit of 2K that it'll hold for the... No, that's for using on the site, and you can only spend 2K on the site. There's a lot of reading. I believe in you. That is part of the reason why I'm focusing more on YouTube than Twitch. The sad reality, or just, I guess the reality, no one's going to stream in and of itself and just do that and grow from nothing. Because streaming isn't new, VTubing isn't new, and people don't click on a stream, which is also, there's more of them. I wouldn't say oversaturated, but there's more of them. Whereas before, they would, I mean, they just do that because it's new, it's fresh. You could literally just be a VTuber and you'd probably have 10 to 20 people in your chat consistently. And with that amount, if you were good enough as a streamer, you could grow that. Not so much these days, which is also why Twitch has changed their requirements for affiliate to, I think, 4 streams a month that hit 3 concurrent viewers, I think. I haven't checked. It'll happen when it happens. But yeah, so YouTube, or literally any other platform besides Twitch, is how you get discovered, because you can only get seen on Twitch when you're live. And even then they have to go through pages and pages and pages, depending on the category, of other people. So, 'tis what it is. Just say you hate me on Twitch. Does it specifically have to be Twitch? Could I do YouTube? I mean, YouTube comments is open. But these all end up on YouTube anyway, which is part of the reason why I don't do the... I know you could do a thing with like splitting music and whatnot, but it would just be quiet on YouTube. And that's sort of really sad to me as someone who really enjoys music. So, yeah. It's just unfortunate in my case. Basically, in simple terms, you need to be good at selling yourself. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, that is intentional innuendo. But it's true. So It's just unfortunate. I mean, that means social interaction, which you might have noticed I'm not the greatest at. Just a little shy. Slightly shy. Kind of. Just a little smidge. Tiny amount. As I'm also now wondering if this is actually going to stop stream when I hit stop stream. Probably won't. Thank you, electronic issues. Technological issues. Fun times. It's great. Love it. At least it only goes on for like a minute. And I think I set it to where it doesn't connect to it, because in this case it's the browser source for the chat so that it shows up on stream. Thanks, Stream Elements. Could you please change how you're doing that so that it doesn't trip OBS up? That'd be great. Fantastic, even. Don't ask why it didn't used to do that, but now it does it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't code the thing. Thankfully. That's a lot of typing, which I don't love. But yeah. So that means trying to be more active on Twitter / Blue Sky. And actually making YouTube videos again. Because those are always up. And if you're smart about it, they're also evergreen. So they would always bring in some income, and then those snowball. Yeah. And also that's kind of just more of what my brain gears towards anyway, so... I have ideas, stuff that I'm working on. I think I mentioned it last stream. I do kind of want to keep them separate though, because it is entirely different. As in... sort of, but not really ASMR, I guess. When it comes down to it, it's just talking, and I guess kind of roleplay, but... people get different connotations in their head when you say that, so, again, separate. If you find it, you find it. It's not like I'm being subtle about it, but, you know, a degree of separation. Anything else before I go? I don't think so. I think that's everything. But yes. Things are looking up. A return to War Thunder. Every once in a while. 3 days a week was a bit much. Like to continue being able to play the game instead of stopping playing it for 6 months? 6 months, somewhere around there? Yes, because I need to go feed the dogs. And I guess probably myself too. That would be the smart thing to do. Is also feed myself. Something, brain power, food. It's weird. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Also not burning myself out by streaming too often for too long. Because we did that. It didn't go well. Listen. I might have chosen a few too many debuffs on spawn. But you know what? I like challenges. We'll work through it. Either way, per usual. Doesn't actually show up with the VOD, but you know, there's that. Does this matter at all? No, but it's a good habit to get into. So I'm doing it. Is that actually still the newest video? Probably. I don't know how I want to do shorts in the second channel, or if I want to do. Like kind of in there. Because on one hand, it's extra work. Okay. TLDR. It would be more streamlined to put stuff from the streams onto the main channel as like a slightly edited video, right? Less complicated. My brain doesn't love that, but I mean, yeah, maybe. I think what I've settled on for the moment is recording stuff, and then just when I'm playing, and then yapping over it afterwards. I have it all set up to record like that, which is nice, because I was wondering about that, that's why I didn't do it before. But in me fashion, I set it up, did it, and then haven't done it yet, because the ADHD, the attention span, interest, stuff, things. Yeah, it's we make do. So that's probably what I'm gonna do for that. I haven't decided on how to do shorts on the second channel. Because technically, shorts are just better for growth. They don't really bring any money unless you get millions and millions of views each. But I mean, we've seen the attention span of modern society, yes. It literally, if you have not done something in the first 3 seconds of a short that will capture their attention, and then continue doing so, they are gone. So it is what it is. Funnily enough, long form still does good, but also shorts aren't. Even with the 3-minute long ones, it's the sort of thing that works if you have an established audience, but you're not really going to build an audience off of the longer shorts as a guaranteed thing. It's kind of weird. But yeah. I'm gonna have to just kind of mix in shorter stuff with longer stuff. It is what it is. But yeah, I got sidetracked again. VOD will of course be up within a couple of days. I've stopped trying to get it up same day because the timing doesn't work. Do it when I can, not burn unnecessary energy trying to do it before I have to. That is the motto. So, as you may have guessed, I'm Casey Rosa. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully it was fun. Should have more stuff to do with channel points next time, which is hopefully Monday, because I shouldn't have to feed the dogs. Which means I can go the usual time of like 3 o'clock, and then go from there. But, salut. Auf Wiedersehen. Hopefully it actually stops when I hit this and it doesn't add like another minute to the video or the VOD. See ya. Oh, stay awesome, of course, right? Yeah, can't forget that, because you are. Bye.